What's up, Tipsies? This is Twyla's Tipsy Travels, and this is another episode of The Bachelorette Round, Brown, and Abroad edition. Okay, so, this episode, is all about hashtag Sir. Sir. Okay, so what do I say about Sir? What do I say about Sir? Okay, so as I had mentioned before, Sir is a dominant. Doesn't necessarily mean he is a dom and that he is involved in the BDSM world, but he is a dominant man. He is an alpha male. And yeah. And then also, he is the one that looks like the cover of my book, The Red Scott, which, it's like, wow. That was meant to be, I guess. I don't know. But we met, and okay, the way he greeted me was, and before I even get started, children, mom, dad, walk out of the room. Don't listen to this part. Don't listen to this part because I don't, this is not, for any younger person, this is not a normal way of greeting someone. This is not a normal way that, this is not normal. So don't think that this is something that's common. This is just me and this guy. Just me and this guy. Yeah. So he walked up to me, and grabbed my jaw. And walked me back against the wall and laid one on me before he even said hello. I think he said, "Wow, you are short," and then yeah. So yeah, he's a little more aggressive than others, and but very surprising also. Anyway, yeah, and then during the intense kiss there was a little woo, yeah, a little grab of the neck. It was very nice. It's, just a whole different way to introduce oneself to someone. I'm like, it felt very cavemanish, but this is not for anyone who's just like, Twyla, that sounds not right or whatever. This was kind of part of our discussion through chatting. So, and don't judge me. This was kind of our conversation through chatting. This was understood. I just didn't know that, most people, talk a good game and then they don't back it up in real life. And he backed it up and then some. So, yeah. Anyway, we had a great conversation. and hold, please. Hopefully that won't start up again. So yeah, he took me to he let me choose where I wanted to eat. I wasn't really sure. And then I saw a pizza place and was just like, pizza. And so, no, we had really good conversation. He's funny and talkative. He's a talker. And, like, it seems like most Scots are talkers and natural born storytellers. And so, you know, we definitely had great banter, and he's classic, you know, sarcastic Scot. Like, Scots are super sarcastic. Scots are super sarcastic, like freaking, you don't know if they're being serious, they're messing with you, what, like, and that was him. And when he found out that I was actually a little bit older than him, he's 38 and will be 39 in January. I'm 39 and will be 40 in November. Oh, why did I tell him that? He's like, oh, I didn't know that you were younger or older than me. He's just like, I thought you were younger. And then he's just like, oh, then he started with all the, like, I'm old and ancient jokes. But it was funny. It was very funny. Like, they're real quick jokes that he had. So, and I don't know, like, we had quite a few things in common. He likes to travel. You know, he doesn't have kids. I don't have kids, you know, and he doesn't want any, and I don't want any kids. Just a lot in common. Oh, he, in none of his pictures that he had sent me prior to meeting him was he smiling. He is not much for smiling. And I had asked him, there's a reason why I asked him, I'm like, why don't you smile in your pictures? And he said that he doesn't like pictures. He doesn't like taking pictures, and he thinks it's silly and posing and, you know, and taking like 10 minutes to snap a picture and get ready and put your pose on and smiling at the camera. And he's like, selfies are just ridiculous. So, but the reason I asked him was because he had one of the sweetest, cutest, like, smiles that I've ever seen. Like, seriously. Like, he has this gruff look. Like, he's so gruff looking when he's not smiling. It's like gruff and rough or whatever. This big gruff man. And then he smiles and his whole entire face changes. Like, you wouldn't even imagine. He has super, like, chubby cheeks and they're all rosy. He gets to smiling and I'm like, what a sweet smile you have. Like, you should smile in your pictures. So yeah, that caught me off guard. And actually, the fact that we got along caught me off guard. Like, we butt heads on through chat. Like, when we chat, like, I don't think he understands that I'm teasing and being lighthearted, and I don't understand when he's teasing or being lighthearted, and like we're like snipping at each other. But I also like it because with a lot of guys, for me, I feel like I have to be nice all the time. I have to be sweet, and I can't let my B flag fly. like I always have to be sweet because I don't want to hurt their feelings or whatever. But he's the type where it wouldn't hurt his feelings, and that I could like, if I'm in a bad mood, I can be in a bad mood, and it's not gonna hurt his feelings or whatever. And in fact, he would probably just like snatch me up and grab me, kiss me, and kiss it out of me or something. Like, you better now? Like, oh, okay. Like, that's the type of person he is. So that was kind of nice. Yeah, like each other enough. I think he wants to see me again. I would like to see him again. And yeah, that was that date. I'm trying to think of what else to say. Unfortunately, he does not own a kilt. He said that real, authentic, like family tartan kilts are extremely expensive, and he would just prefer to wear a suit. They basically only wear kilts to weddings. And so he's like, I just wear a suit. So that's really sad, because that physique in a kilt is like the dream. It's the dream. And yeah, speaking of that physique in a kilt, in a t-shirt, that physique in a t-shirt the shoulders and the arms, like, sweet baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. I'm just, yeah. And I don't know. It's weird. And like, it's hard, I hate always comparing the two, but when you've grown up and lived in one country and then you go to another, you can't help but see the differences or the similarities or whatever. And it just surprises me every time when a guy with a slender guy or a guy with a really nice body is just like interested. And it's just like I almost feel like I'm being punked. Like, are you punking me? Like, why? Like, I'm suspicious. I'm always suspicious. Like, why? Like, what is there something? Are you broken? Like, because I'm just so used to superficiality of the U.S. and the men in the U.S. And so it just surprises me, and it would take more than, now it's 3 months? Yes, it'll be 3 months in a couple days that I've been here. It's gonna take longer than 3 months, and probably longer than the whole 6 months I'm here to ever get used to that. Like, it would probably take me a whole nother 40 years to get used to men liking big women. And so I'm just like, I don't get it. But I'm certainly gonna appreciate it while I'm here. And that's why I don't want to leave. I'm like, I'm very afraid of the weather and how dark it gets in the winter. I'm afraid of that. I really am. I don't want to have to go through that. But at the same time, it's like, it could be worth it. It could be worth it. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, it's nice, It's nice. And yeah, his physique, he said he's 6'2", which, yeah, he kept being very surprised at how short I am. He's like, man, you really are short. And I'm like, well, you really are tall. Like, I wasn't expecting that. So very tall and very pale, but it just, for whatever reason, works for him. Anyway, and he wears glasses. Really nice, like the rectangle glasses. He doesn't really have red hair. His beard is red with multiple other colors in it, and maybe a little gray, and then his hair is like brown. It's brownish, and he's got gray temples or whatever. Just, of course, always with the gray. It's pretty hot. That's all you guys are gonna get. That's all the details that I'm giving you guys on that. but it was good. The whole date was kind of, you know, just like fantasy come true. Like fantasy stepped right out of my book, one of my books, and came true. Like it, I was quite amazed by that. And that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, and we want to see each other again, but he's got a busy 2 weeks coming up, and so maybe after that. Like, I'm not really getting into what he does for a living, but on the side, sometimes for his friends who own or work for clubs, nightclubs, and in the past he has been a bouncer. So yeah, this dude is not one to play with. Like straight up alpha. Straight up alpha. Like I don't know if I've ever talked to, had, you know, met, date, whatever, anyone, any alpha male ever. I actually thought it was just made up in the minds of authors and readers. I didn't really think it was possible, but yeah, yep, he's alpha male through and through. But at the same time, nice. He's still nice guy. So, yep. All right, that's it. Anyway, that was that date with Sir, and I hope to see him again. He was a lot of fun, and yeah. So, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, or a like or a love, and you can also subscribe or follow me, Facebook, YouTube, comment below, and yeah, like I'll be writing a story about all of this, and you know, more details will probably be in the story, whether it's fiction or real life. You may never know. Stay tuned for the book. And as always, stay tipsy, my friends.